what I was wondering. That's, yeah, it was the split that made that a questionable call to me. Okay, gotcha. Oh, life on the farm is kind of laid back. Ain't much no country boy me can't hack. Early to rise, and in the sack. Thank God, country boy. Thank God, country boy. Country boy. Thank God, country boy. I can't run this thing to save my life. Careful about hitting. When you hit that leading edge of that fence, oh, it's a big no-no in this thing. I got some big bolts on it now, but you drill around, tap around, put some biggins in there, yeah. Now all we're doing is squaring these up. Hey, come here, Mitchell. All we're doing is squaring these babies up. And then Monday morning, we're going to run through the merry-go-round. And Zach's going down there grading. And he can have the headache. Now these good operators, they can keep them down there butt to butt. I can't do that. Oh yeah? See, when I try, that's what happens. Oh yeah? Oh my golly. Whoop. Hey, Mitchell. Early to rise, early in the sack. Thank God, country boy. Got me a job and I got me a bill. Sun coming up, chips on the grill. I made nothing but a riddle. Thank God, country boy. So him some 13s and 12s. We've been doing the short. Life on the farm is kinda laid back, but you get the door like a can't. Early to rise, early in the sickness I have. Thank God.
What's going on here? Wait up.
Stuff's on the griddle. I ain't nothing but a beer.
Well, I have time to do this. I'm going to do it right. What we're trying to do is make daggone sure. That's why I'm measuring that. I'm trying to make sure that ends up at 7 foot. Still make a face board. You're a little over. We're not quite pushing half the distance of the board and lane, like the textbook says, but we're getting over a third at times. I'm trying to make sure that to make a face, it falls into 1 foot rule at the ends and still be a 7 foot board by 5-inch opening face. So basically your opening face has to be 5 inches by 7 inches to make the face. And see right there, I'm going for 5. And I actually had the edger adjusted up there. I didn't have to measure it like that, but I'm a little green. I actually have the pointers up there at the edger. You see a ruler up there on top of the edger? I actually got that adjusted so I could use it to cheat. But what I'm doing is 5-inch minimum opening face. If I'm going to try to go for face. and some of these make a one face and not an actual FAS. But see, like right there, I'm squeezing into the bark down there to try to make sure it works. But we pushed a lot of them to get it to just barely make the opening. You know, and then I followed some of them in to make sure they went through the saw straight and all that good mess. And it's just kind of nerve-wracking. It's kind of tedious. Me and Charlie had one board we sent back through 3 times. I got 3 different boards out of one by upgrading and making some diagonal slices. And I think 2 of the 3 boards was still a 6-footer. Well, one of them, the first board was like a 10-footer, about 5 inches or something like that, and the next board was like a 6 foot by 5 or 6 inches, and then the last board, it was just pallet stock. It was like 4 foot long pallet wood. See, I look under that one to see what the grade is on the other side, to see if I should try to push the to get the minimum size for FAS or what. You know, trying to see if the other side of the board knocks it into too common, which it didn't. And Benji basically told us when we started in this, I didn't take the walnut class, which I should. I'm kicking myself for now. But Benji basically said that in a nutshell, you take everything, you raise it up a grade for walnut. In a nutshell. But so I'm figuring a lot of this stuff that I'm thinking is going to be one common, might squeeze into face, but either way, I'm doing the minimum requirements dimension wise for FAS best I could, you know. And but the daggone edger is tuned in. God, I love how thing's tuned in. Love it, love it. And we're having to run over here. Actually, there was confusion. Joni said, make sure that you handle this to where everybody knows we're working Saturday, meaning Pooh, Devin, Rick and Ball, Zach. And there's no Rick and Ball. Nobody told Pooh. I guess I just did terrible. And Junior is his last weekend at the ski resort. He works on the ski resort of a weekend and the night sometimes, and it's his last weekend at the ski resort, so he had to work at the ski resort today. Rick and Ball didn't show. He had to work on somebody's car, and thank goodness Kerry showed up. He actually wasn't even scheduled to work, but he took care of the bottom end.
Thank God, touch it all.
So we ended up making it work, but it pushed my upper limits of my ability to, you know, what the experience level I have. And I'm sorry about the picture being all smudgy. Didn't realize the camera was getting smudgy on me. There was one of the boards we twerked sideways. See, I'm measuring for the next board, what I was measuring there, to see if I get a 6 foot minimum on the next board. 6 foot is the minimum size that they'll buy. And I was thinking the next board I could make a 1 or 2 column. So out of that one board that I edged. So what you get to measuring is make sure you can squeeze a 6 foot minimum length. But that ain't no bull mess. The FAS is daggone smudge is ridiculous on this camera. Them guys do this part real slick. I struggle with this. If you're not used to this, it's hard to get right. And I want y'all to check this out. This is my, this is that new Apple phone app. It's the Sweep Chain app for the iPhone. Check there out. You hold your iPhone up there. Bada boom, bada bing, Sweep Chains kick on. Look at it up in the App Store.
And Derek, if you're watching, look at Rick and Ball did. Yeah. So yeah, Rick and Ball broke the line bar, just so you know. There she is, piling up. That's about the biggest run of walnut we've done at one time. We usually get a couple semi-loads and run it all. Beginning to sit on this for a little while. Ain't that cool? There's your 8s and 10s all stacked up. That's a pile over, boys. And there's a lot of face in it. There's some little jag out there. She's got some jag in here. She's gonna run this wide oak through too. Right after it, that's it stacked up there, and that Rick I'm pointing straight at in the center of the screen. She's been patching on a lot. Our neighbor got lost in the backwater, and they can't find him, and it's not looking good. And she's been down in the dumps for 2 days. It's a sad deal. He was a daddy, had 2 kids. I'm trying to get her to cheer up a little bit, but it's hard. She went and her and Marlene went and cleaned his house and stuff, and everybody's feeding her livestock for him and stuff. But everybody's kind of, and she said it's just depressing to be around it right now. Just a sad deal. Oh, I gotta shut this one off. Hey, there's a chickadee. Did you see that? Oh. It's right by my feet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't lose no sleep over it. I just gonna say if I. Here you go, Chuck, old buddy. I brought you in here to show you the teepers. He wanted to see the teepers on this debarker head. And that's where they are. They're little carbides, and then you got like an Allen carriage boat, you know. And then it's got carbide in it, and you can spin them. See, like carbide's knocked off down here, and they spun the tooth. And then it just kind of they're offset. They kind of run as a head spinning. They kind of run like a spiral, and that's that. And there's my hand on it, so you can see. You know about the size of the head. I got a big old hand. You know what they say about got the big hand. Oh. Just kidding. But there you go. And then these shoesies, these set your depth. And they got a little carbide on them. And then you adjust them. So here's this adjuster bolt. And then you skim across the wood just fine. But when you get to a knot that fits in between this shoe and this shoe, then you just hog it off. See? But anyways, that's the debarker head. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit the buttons and leave me likes, comments, stuff. Let me know what's up. And to anybody's wanting logger weight gear, go to loggerweight.com and help yourself at the shop there. And we got all that good mess. Take care of it. And mostly just want to say thanks, everybody. Hope everybody has a good one later on.